This is Still Here Hollywood's 10-Minute Takes, bite-sized chapters of our favorite chats with the stars. I'm Steve Kmetko. Here is the last of 6 chapters with actor and host Jerry O'Connell from Jerry Maguire.
Me working on this show, The Talk, a lot of my job, half of my job is interviewing celebs, we'll call them, coming in and selling whatever project they're selling. I mean, they're only coming to us if they have something that they're selling. And because it's a live show, a big problem for me is asking the questions I'm supposed to ask on the clock, because we got to go to commercial, and I get into a lot of trouble going off topic. If somebody says something, I sort of go down that road, and I run out of time to say, "Oh my gosh, you have a movie that's coming out on Friday," and
we'll be back.
Yeah, and I've gotten in trouble a couple times, so it's funny, like you just saying, like, you know, I did junkets for all those years, like, and I'm sure you have like a set amount of time with these people. I really,
fortunately, if you were a local station, sometimes they would give you 3 minutes, 2 minutes.
Yeah.
What can you get out of a person in that amount of time?
Just go
Fortunately, I worked for CBS, which had a little more clout,
Right.
and E! Entertainment Television. We had a little more, you know, we were the target. We had the target audience.
Yeah.
So they gave us more time. We'd have 10 or 15 minutes.
Yeah.
And then if you interview somebody like Whoopi Goldberg, was always a favorite of mine and very good to me. And sometimes we'd be talking. There was one, The Long Walk Home, I think, was the movie I was talking to her about. And I said, "We're out of time. I got to stop because they're giving me the rap." And she said, she turned around to her camera and said, "I know they are, and it's making me mad."
so funny.
So they just said, "Go ahead. Go ahead, Steve. Keep
Yeah.
asking." You know, those were great when those happened.
So that's been a it's a skill that I don't have yet. It's a skill.
Yeah. We'll be back in a moment.
But you go through some abject unemployment, years of unemployment, you know, and it's scary. I'm really fortunate to be married to someone who stays very busy.
Can you remember when and why you were at your lowest point?
My
Come
lowest,
on, Jerry, give me some dirt.
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
No, my lowest point I would say is, and I can only speak as an actor because I don't know. I've never really done anything else. But you go through some abject unemployment, years of unemployment, you know, and it's scary. I'm really fortunate to be married to someone who stays very busy, and I realized later on in our relationship, I've been with my wife for 20 years, maybe over 20 years now, and it's funny, early on when we were going out and even married, I went through years of Steve, what we call abject unemployment, and it's scary. You got 2 little kids and you're not working. But I've realized, like, when my wife is not working, for some reason, I pick up the slack. And when I'm not working, somehow my wife picks up the slack. It's funny. I'd say my lowest point was, I mean, I hate to make it about work because there's so much more to life than that. But it's scary when you're not working and you have bills, you know. It's
And you thought you'd be working for a long time, so you went out and bought that nice car or the house or whatever.
I never really overspent. I was never like that, but I just you need money, you know. You need.
Yes, I know.
You need things. It's funny. I'd say abject unemployment is a low point, you know.
Hey, do you have a Hollywood hero?
You know, I look at someone like Martin Short, and Martin Short has been doing this for decades, and he's just as relevant today as he was when he first came on the scene. I look at someone like David Alan Grier.
Mm-hmm.
And David Alan Grier can be in Academy Award nominated films. He can be in sketch comedy shows. He can do it all. He can
announce the Oscars.
He can announce the Oscars really well. He does it all. I look at someone like Wayne Brady. He hosts game shows. He's on Broadway. He does it all. It's so funny. There's no I think it's the people who are not just who don't just do one thing. I think it's the people who keep it moving, keep it interesting. Some of my proudest moments personally have been when I've been on Broadway. I mean, it's so funny. As an actor, you always feel like, oh man, I'm just a TV actor. I'm a fraud. They all know it. I played a cop on a procedural TV show. They can tell I'm a cheesy actor, got lucky with that Stand By Me and that Jerry Maguire. I'm just a cheesy guy.
Any minute now they're going to find out.
They all know. I can tell by the way they're looking at me. But when you've done Broadway a couple times, they can't say that, So those to me are the actors. I got to do a Broadway show with David Alan Grier. So getting to watch him work, be on stage with him for hundreds of performances is something else. He won a Tony for that play. So yeah, those are the people that I really look up to, and also your ability to keep Whoopi Goldberg in an interview when you're only at 15 minutes, but Whoopi says,
"Let him go.
Keep going.
It's pissing me off. Let him go." That's what she said. Or Cher. She's great, but she can be tough.
Oh, really?
Yeah. We had a little experience once. The first time I interviewed her, I'll tell the story.
Yeah,
she
please.
Tells it on television all the time.
I came here to hear your stories.
I was sitting there, and I said to her, "You're not at all what I expected. You're kind of soft-spoken. You're very thoughtful in your responses." And she cut me off, and she said, "Well, fuck with me and see what happens."
Yeah, exactly. I thought that story was going to end with her slapping you, saying snap out of it.
No. And she's given me, she's been terrific to me.
Yeah.
And sometimes, in one of my interviews, she called Madonna the C word.
Okay.
On camera.
Yeah.
And it made front page news in Britain, in the UK, the tabloids. And then every time I saw her after that, she'd say, "You're the one who got me into so much trouble."
Well, you said it.
Right.
That's crazy.
She's the best.
Yeah, that's a funny. Hey, Cher, there's someone who has done it all,
And lasted.
Yeah.
Still here, Hollywood. That's
my
Cher.
gosh. Academy Awards, variety shows.
Infomercials where she made a ton of money.
Yeah.
When people were telling her you're selling yourself out.
Yeah, it's funny. I had a good buddy who told me, be open to the universe, and that's how I really try to live my life. I try to be open to the universe. So when I get an email from you saying, "Hey, I'm doing a podcast," yeah, I'll be there. I'm open to the universe.
Great, and we appreciate it. Maybe I'll sign this one off by saying, "You had me at goodbye."
Okay. Okay, I like that. Maybe that can be your sign off.
I used to work with a woman who was who I loved dearly. She was a producer at E, and she had the only thing that kind of got to me was she was constantly cheerful, so cheerful, and I'm not a kind of cheerful, perpetual. And so I'd say, "Sonia, you had me at goodbye."
Right.
And she gave me when I left, she gave me a picture frame with a picture of the two of us in it, and she had it engraved. "You had me at goodbye."
That's really funny.
So, thanks, Jerry.
Thank
you. I appreciate it.
I really enjoyed that.
Oh, thanks. So did I. Still Here Hollywood is a production of the Still Here Network. All things technical run by Justin Zangerle. Theme music by Brian Sanashin. And executive producer is Jim Lichtenstein.